Good morning. Today is day 4 of my little journey. I'm getting ready to head home this morning. I just wanted to take this quick shot here. I stayed at Hotel D Walmart again last night, only this time in Lynn Haven, Florida, which is just north of Panama City. But I wanted to give you a little shot of what this Walmart is like. Big retaining pond over there, so the mosquitoes weren't bad here, but I don't know. You can see a couple other big rigs have parked here. I'm over on the according to the All Stays app, it says stay on the right hand side of the store over by the garden section, and that's where I'm at. So it's a big lot back here, level, lots of light, so there's no problem. Matter of fact, 5 minutes after I pulled in, a Lynn Haven patrol car came around, and I said, "You patrol all night here?" And he said, "Yes, I do." I said, "Okay." So all right, let me get back in. I've already done my walk around. You can hear the engine running. I've retracted the slide, started up, and let it warm up. So I'm only about an hour and a half from home here. I'll probably go on to Fort Rucker on my way home and get gas at Fort Rucker, and then dump out at the dump station out at the campground on Fort Rucker. That way I'm good to go and don't have to come back out, start it up to go dump or anything. So alrighty, until later, good luck, travel safe, be safe, happy hunting. Fill out. I just made this little stop here on the way home. Been driven by this place lots of times. As a matter of fact, there's actually a geocache here, and it's called Moss Hill Church and Cemetery. It's just an old church, as you can see. Just a nice old church here amongst the oaks with all the Spanish moss on them. Moss Hill. So, old cemetery. And just an old church. I've always thought it was interesting. And like I said, there's a geocache around here somewhere. Take a look at the oak tree with the Spanish moss hanging off of it. I just thought this was pretty. I don't think you can go inside. I think it's locked up. Maybe we can peek in through the window. Yeah, it's got the old pews and stuff in there. I'll check the door. Oh, it is open. I'll be respectful. Look at this. They still use it, I guess. Still hold sermons in here. Neat. Well, you can see up there at the end above the cross, that looks like this old water damage where they replaced the wood, but old wood ceilings. It's neat. That's neat. Plaque, United Methodist Historic Site, number 119. Old outbuilding. And then this side of the church, just all the Spanish moss hanging off the oak trees. Okay, let's continue on our journey home. Again, like I said, we'll probably stop at Fort Rucker, maybe check something else. If I find something else along the way, I'll stop. Fill out. Okay, just wanted to make one more little stop here. For me, this is quite common down here in the south. This is a cotton field, but some of you have probably seen them before. Some of you may have never seen them. But those little white fluffy balls are cotton. That stuff is taken and put through a mill and spun out into the strands of cotton and made into the clothes that I'm sure some of you are wearing right now. But that's a cotton field, and you'll see them all over the south. And they're just, all over the place. And if you watched my other video on the bug that saved the South, the boll weevil, changed farming down here in the South. Everybody in the past, years and years ago, everybody used to grow cotton. And then a boll weevil got in there and destroyed all the cotton. And so that's when they started planting peanuts. And now peanuts is a huge crop down here in the south, but they still grow a lot of cotton. But that's just a big cotton field, and they're all over down here. I just thought you might enjoy seeing, for those of you who have never seen a cotton field, some of you might enjoy that. All right, till later, fill out. Okay, I talked a little earlier on cotton. Now let's talk about peanuts. Peanuts are the second crop growing down here in the south. And peanuts are actually a tuber, a root vegetable, if you will, like potatoes. And what they do is they grow below ground. You can see there with a little flowery green leafy stuff on top. And what they do is they go and when they're ready, they turn them upright like this, dig them up out of the ground, turn them upright, then they let them dry, then they'll come back with their machines and actually run, you know, over the top of the rows and separate the peanuts from the I don't know what you call it, the branch, the green leafy stuff. They separate it, and then you get your peanuts. This is another big peanut field down here, and they've already turned them. They just have to come in and now harvest and cut them off the tops. As you can see, they grow on the bottoms, just in the ground, just like potatoes. Hope you enjoyed that. I got some of the machinery over here. Those are the pieces of machinery that'll run over those rows out there, and they actually separate the peanuts from the plant. Big old tractor to pull them with. Interesting. If this one here picks them up, this might also be another one. Picks them up and separates them out. And then of course they've got an old tractor thing here, that not tractor but tow behind piece of machinery that just plows them up or trenches them to one side. Okay, that's it for this little section, and on to Fort Rucker.